mean, if you really do.
Hello, Evolution family. Welcome to the Sales Lab with Reggie, me. I have a special guest today from Viking Cruises, Mario. Mario, welcome to the Sales Lab.
Hey everyone, thanks for having me, Reggie. Looking forward to chatting with you.
Absolutely. Well, welcome. This is our second show of the Sales Lab. It's awesome to have you here. Everyone on Evolution, a little background real quick. Mario is an ex-soccer player like myself and Amanda and Keith, our sports director here. So we were talking soccer. That's why we're about 3 minutes late. It's my fault. We have all the same friends connections, which was kind of scary. I'm just much older and grayer, as Mario is a very young, handsome man, and I'm withering away here. And it doesn't help with the lighting I have shining on me, showing every gray hair I have. So Mario, I do apologize. I am not 80 years old, but I do look it.
So. No, you look great. You look great, Reggie.
So we're trying to what Evolution, our agents want, is trying to maximizing our sales. We just need some tools and tips from you if you can help us get down to business here. Marketing doesn't have to be overwhelming, as you know. With the right tools and support, you can attract clients, build trust, and close more sales. Today, Mario will share how their brands help shine in the competitive history.
Thanks, Reggie. So the one part of the Viking brand that you all will understand is that part of our growth here at Viking has been focusing on marketing and pushing out the brand. So there's no secret that Viking sends out direct marketing pieces. We do push out our marketing to our past guests and any potential prospects. And understanding that really will benefit you and open doors to grow your business. So when you market with Viking, my number one tip will be try to find that guest that likes the Viking experience, which is a 55-year of age or older guest that likes to travel to new destinations. And put yourself, your name, your brand next to the Viking brand. You can do it using our marketing materials on the travel agent portal, which we'll cover tomorrow during the training. You can also do it on social media. Social media, specifically Facebook, it's a platform that we know and we understand our demographic and our clientele likes. So use our social media content and push it out, post it, repost it on your travel pages to help you market yourself. And lastly, in order to be more efficient, you can always use me as a resource. We know that every community, every city is a little bit different. If you have ideas on putting a marketing plan together and finding those Vikings in your area, finding those Vikings in your network of friends, relatives, or professional network contacts, reach out to me. We'll set up a call to put together a marketing plan that will best fit your community. But really use that marketing brand, that brand of Viking to open doors for you, specifically for that demographic. As I mentioned, our clients are 55 years of age or older, usually couples, and they love to travel around the world.
I can, just from example, I had last week, I had to take my car in to get fixed, and I walked up to the coffee bean. And as I was waiting for my hot chocolate to be made, there was a couple, maybe in their 60s, and they had a Viking catalog. And they were looking, and they were with another travel agency, and they were just sitting there having a cup of coffee looking at Viking. And
Mhm.
I turned, I said, oh, it's a great brand. They said it's their first adventure with Viking. So the market is there. There's the clientele for you evolution agents. They're out there. It could be at a coffee bean, a Starbucks. It could be anywhere. Matter of fact, I went back and told my mechanic, "Have you ever been on a cruise?" And he said, "Let me talk to my wife because I haven't." So just ask your mechanic. There's so many options you have, and Viking is such a worldwide brand that it's very useful. And so besides the social media tools, and I know you've answered 1 and 2 of our bullet points that we have here, on number 3, do you have any templates or kits that they can use besides the social media? That was something I was interested in myself. Is there any kits or templates for them?
Yes, we do. We have a great travel agent portal, viking.com/advisor, that has a whole marketing center
Awesome.
with templates already ready to use, whether it is a flyer on a specific itinerary or an overall overview of river cruising, for example. Also, emails that you can send out from our marketing center. So there are quite a few tools that I recommend everyone checks out. And they're already made for you. It's going to be efficient. It's going to be quick for you. Just utilize them. I do have one more point to make on
Sure.
maybe sharing an example of bullet number 2, right? On success stories using these tools. We do have one of our top advisors that simply created a Facebook group on Viking cruising, and she started sending the invite to that group to clients and friends of her parents, friends within that network of people she already knew, and invited them. Come learn about Viking cruises. She'll post a few things, a few slides on each itinerary, and that's how she grew that group from 0 to 500 people, and
Awesome.
her revenue has grown immensely with very little investment from her part, right? In terms of money wise, she just simply created a group, and those clients are out there receiving our marketing, understanding the brand, and already thinking about the Viking cruise experience. They just need to know that you are the expert that they should contact to make that Viking cruise booking.
Perfect. Great example. Thank you. Next slide,
Yeah,
Amanda. All right, engaging your audience. So our evolution agents are always engaged in their audience. Some key marketing ideas, as we talked about last episode, and I think it's very important, is host a travel theme party or webinar featuring the supplier. So Mario, would you be interested if we had some agents want to host travel theme parties that you maybe chime in on a Zoom and just introduce yourself in the Viking brand?
absolutely. That's another great program that we have seen give us a great ROI for travel advisors. So it is on the table. Absolutely use it to your advantage. I can pop in to cover 15 minutes on the Viking brand and answer any questions for you and your clients, and give you that extra level of professionalism, if you will, or connection to the Viking brand to help you close some sales and really promote yourself in your business. So absolutely.
Awesome. And if you're using your social media platforms like you should be, creating a poll or a quiz for engagement potential is also huge. Have you experienced some of your host agencies doing this as well?
Yes, that's a great, yeah. Social media, Facebook has so many tools to create this. Two important factors here: promoting it, promote the event about start at least a month before you host the event with me, and number two, make sure that you're making time and have a plan for your follow up, because we really get them excited. So your follow up checking in the next couple of weeks will be key. Now,
Absolutely.
one quick note on that for Vikings specifically, we will set up an exclusive promo for 2 weeks for anyone that will host a cruise night virtual, travel theme party with us. So you will have those 2 weeks exclusive promotion to promote and close any sales after the event.
Well, that leads into number 3 that we have on this point is offering limited time promotions for immediate bookings. And like you said, that 2-week window, that's that limited time, book now because it goes away. I think that's a great point.
Yeah, exactly.
Boosting visuals on social media. We're back to social media. It's such a huge platform. What are some social media strategies that have worked for other agents using your product?
Again, I would just say use the Viking brand, right? We do have some guidelines on making sure that you are promoting yourself as a travel advisor that sells Viking. So you are a Viking travel advisor specialist on the product. But creating a Viking group for your clients, we have great pages that provide great content. You can use the content and share those posts from the Viking social media pages. We also have a fantastic website where you can grab any link, grab any page from the site, and use it and post it to your social media platforms. Lastly, and I almost forgot about this on the on the marketing materials site, you do have a co-branded website option where you can create your co-branded website with your name of your company, but essentially you have the content of the Viking website with your contact information for anyone that clicks on that co-branded website link. It will come back to you. If there are any leads in terms of brochure requests or specific quotes that clients are asking for, it will come back to your email. So that's a great way to create some leads for you. And you can use that co-branded website link on your social media to help you with that.
That's fantastic. So we're going to take a little spin here. So all our Evolution agents right now, Mario and I want to know, and Amanda, who's behind the scenes as the producer of the show, we want to know what social media platform are you guys posting on mostly? Share in the chat. Are you using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter? What are you guys using? Mario and I are very curious what you guys are using. And then as you can read while you're posting, some Archer Travel key tips, 1 through 4, posting supplier content regularly, share client testimony and review. It's all there. So we have all this. Please share this with your friends and everyone in Evolution. Amanda, are we getting a lot of engagement real quick for Mario and I? So Mario and I know, are they using, what social media platforms everyone's using right now?
Yeah, so we have Facebook is probably the biggest one, Instagram, LinkedIn. So Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn is the biggest answer right now. So
Awesome.
I would say those are the top platforms. And, they did just get rid of TikTok, so I don't think that's going to be an answer for a while. But you can do reels and shorts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can still do those kind of videos on there as well.
Fantastic. That's great. And also
Cool.
use hashtag to reach a broader audience. My son and daughter are teaching me the whole hashtag mark, so I'm learning as I go. I am much older than Mario and Amanda and the rest of the crew, so I'm learning about hashtag.
Yeah, you can do hashtags like hashtag Viking Cruises, hashtag cruise deals, hashtag travel, hashtag just to get people engaged, hashtag vacation. Those are very popular in the travel world.
Hashtag Reggie's getting grayer and older. That always works. All right,
Yes.
back to the show. Selling the experience, not just the product. And I think that's so huge in today's world. What helped us grow and grow my book of business was selling the experience. Every time I go on a cruise, every time I go on an excursion, I'm always taking pictures and videos, and I collaborate and I send it off to my potential clients. Like, hey, look, I've done this and that, and so I think that's so important. What are the key selling points agents should highlight when promoting your brand, Mario?
No, that's great. At Viking, we believe in that. It is all about the experience for every guest, right? Experience in those destinations. So Viking, let me kind of cover the quick talking points that differentiate Viking from the competitors. Viking is all about small ship sailings. So small, intimate experiences destination focus. So we're going to be right in the destination. We're going to include a shore excursion in every port. We will going to include all the meals, so a very inclusive value, convenient experience. And lastly, adults only. That's a big one. We are one of the only cruise lines that will be exclusively adults only, 18 and or over. You have to be in terms of the age to sail on Viking. So no kids. Again, thinking about the demographic that enjoys our product, they really love their kids and grandkids, but they appreciate not traveling with other people's kids,
Yep.
and they really gravitate towards that, and that really draws their attention to the Viking experience. And we take care of them from the moment you get off that plane, in the airport, in the destination, to the moment they come back. So they love that they have that hand-holding, convenient experience on a Viking vessel.
Awesome. Real quick, Mario, how can agents use storytelling to differentiate your offerings from competitors?
Yeah, so storytelling, I would talk about two aspects of the Viking experience. Number one, the shore excursions and experience in the destination. As I mentioned, Viking is all about destination. So going into Vienna, for example, when you are on a beautiful river cruise or you're docked right in the city, you will have a local guide that will take you in to the gardens. And in the evenings, we have these amazing Mozart and Strauss classical music concert hall experience for our guests. When you are in Vienna, that's what you want to experience, and it's a unforgettable moment for them. They get to actually go into a concert hall and be there, going back centuries and going back to the Mozart and Strauss classical music concerts, the born of classical music, right, where it all started. So that's just one example. We do have that in every city, every port that we go to. And as a tip, we have all these content on our website. So sometimes just use your website, the Viking.com website, to give you those stories to really help you paint the picture and paint the experience for your clients.
That's fantastic.
Number two.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Reggie. Number
No,
two,
you're good.
I will talk about the experience on board. We're also very hands-on in terms of the experience for our guests. I have a story where a guest was on the ship. She was requesting at dinner time, we have wine, beer, soft drinks included with our meals, which is a great value. But our wine that was included was the white wine was a Sauvignon Blanc. We didn't have a Chardonnay. She kind of wanted a Chardonnay, and we didn't have it available at that point. And she was fine with it. She decided, I don't need the wine for my meals. The following day, for dinner time, her server came out and presented her, I picked up the Chardonnay from the town today. I thought it would be fantastic for you. Would it be okay for me to serve it for you tonight? And she was over the moon. She was amazed that the staff was able to just go above and beyond for them and have that experience. That is the Viking experience. We don't print that on brochures, right? It's tough to tell those stories, but that is the individual experience that you'll have when you go on our cruises. And you can share that with your clients, and of course, use the website. And hopefully, at one point, you are able to invest in yourself and go on a Viking cruise to experience it yourself as well.
And you see our 3 key marketing points for travel agents. Take a quick peek. It's all about storytelling, sharing your destinations, and offering behind-the-scene glimpses. So, I mean, that's all important stuff. So you're not just selling a brochure. You're actually selling the brand, the product, and your experiences. So highly recommend that. Next slide, Amanda.
And I want to say that's exactly what Mario just did. He literally painted a picture of us going to Vienna. He talked about the concert hall. He talked about the unique selling points. And then he offered behind the scene glimpses of what they could do for your clients. So that was really great.
Great job, Mario. Good work. Thank you.
Thank you.
And just a pro tip, people don't buy trips, they buy experiences and memories. Travel agents, what's one way you're marketing travel in the past that has constantly worked you? Share your ideas in the chat. So please share your ideas in the chat that's actually worked for you. curious, man. When you get one, please share it so Mario and I can listen. But
Yeah.
once again, travel agents, please engage in this.
Perfect. And then we actually have a question. So while they're doing that, maybe we can have a question for Mario.
Let's go for it.
Does Viking Cruises offer veteran discounts?
Great question. At the moment, there are no additional discounts for veterans at this point.
Okay, perfect.
But we do appreciate your service. Thank you.
Absolutely appreciate you. Absolutely. And I know many veterans that do go on our experiences, and that kind of presents an idea. One of our most popular itineraries is going to the D-Day landing beaches in northern France. We do that on our Seine River cruise, 8 days, and I know that is very popular with some of our wonderful veterans guests that come on board.
Perfect. One of the travel agents said that they have done community board meetings and presented about a specific topic to their local community about what popular destinations are coming in the summer that they can book with them and be there right in front of them personally. So I think that's a really great example.
That's a great idea. Great example. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So start marketing now, as it says right there. What's the first steps agents should take to start marketing your brand effectively?
I love this question, Reggie, because it really forces you to think about taking action. And that's really the only thing holding you back from growing your Viking business, in my opinion, is taking that step to promote yourself as a Viking expert. So I would start with thinking about where you can find those Viking guests, the demographic. And if I can expand on this, Reggie, because I think
Please.
it's important for the bigger picture. There are studies and we know data that demographic, right, continues to grow. There are more and more people in the next 10 years that will be going into the retirement, or they're already thinking and planning, actually financially planning for traveling the world. Currently, they're spending twice as much in travel than the other generations, the younger generations at the moment. And that's fantastic. That's what we continue to see, full cruises. That's what we continue to see, travel and cruising growing. So you're just not building the marketing for, this year or next year. You're really building a pipeline to help you grow your business. So think about where you will find those clients. Facebook, social media, right? I don't know who gave that example, but when you think about your own communities, local community networking groups. I've done events at local luxury car dealerships where a travel advisor told the car dealership owner, hey, I sell travel. I'm looking for luxury clients. I have a few of them. I'm thinking I'm doing a travel talking event here in your showroom. You get to showcase your cars. I get to access and offer my services to your clients, and I'll bring new eyes to you and to your car dealership, so we both win, right? So creating those partnerships at the local level where you can find those Viking luxury clients is key.
Yep.
So I was start brainstorming about where you can find them and just take action. Use Viking to open that door. Say, one of my biggest partners is Viking. I want to focus on river cruising. Have you heard of them? Most likely than not, they will say, yes, I saw them on TV. They were on Downton Abbey, or my mom has taken one already. My mom is booking one already. So most likely than not, they'll have heard about Viking and use that brand to open that door for you and really tap into that opportunity.
Fantastic. I love it. Tomorrow, we got a sneak peek. Can you give us a little bit insight of your training tomorrow, and what will you be sharing?
Yeah, no, I'm excited to share. I will talk a little bit about the product itself. So we'll cover river cruising. That's where Viking was born, but we also have ocean cruises and expedition cruising as well. So we'll cover that, and then the next part will be truly looking at how you find those Viking guests in your database, and in your network, how to prospect for them. I will share more successful ideas on marketing programs that we've done with other travel advisors. And lastly, we'll cover those tools that are fantastic on the travel agent portal, including the marketing pieces, including our travel agent academy, which I suggest everyone takes advantage of. And lastly, there is a program called Viking Rewards, where Viking allows our travel partners to earn extra cash on top of the commission for incentives. So don't miss out. Please join us. And if you can join in on the live and webinar, please make sure that you watch the recording after.
Absolutely. Thank you for all that insight. All right, let's get started. Let's register on the supplier portal for access. Download the latest tool, share the supplier itineraries and market tools with your audience today. Marketing is about building relationships. Questions from the travel agents. So this is the time now, Mario, that we have agents who are on the call that might have some questions for you. If you don't mind taking a couple, we appreciate it.
I would love that. Absolutely. Please.
All right, Amanda, take it away.
Okay, first question. What is the specific demographic you think we should go after to gain more clients?
Well, I would think, again, we know the data just from past guests. Not that we don't have other guests that come on Viking, but we do know that 55 years of age or older, so they're close to retirement or already retired. They are usually couples and they like to travel often. They are usually looking for cultural experiences, right? So they will not be asking about water parks on the ship. They will not be asking about casinos on the ship. They'll be asking about, I have not made it to Greece. I want to go to Greece and I want to learn and see Athens and see the history. And that's kind of the caliber of clients that you are looking for to promote Viking to. We do have we have identified about 130 million people by 2030 that will be in that category, and they are most likely getting our marketing pieces. Now, with our marketing pieces, we always have a call to action to contact your travel advisor. So that's the key. Don't overthink who you're targeting. Don't overthink who you're going after. Just take action and make sure that you are trying to reach those potential Viking prospects and putting yourself as the Viking expert next to the Viking brand. Definitely don't go after families. We are adults only, right? So don't go after families. There are other cruise lines out there that will be a better option for them. Go after that mature traveler that is out there that is looking to travel to new places.
Awesome.
I hope that answers it.
That sure did. That sure did. Next question, Amanda.
What is the most popular destination?
Ooh, great question. I want to know that too.
I always get this question. It is tough, right? So I will tell you, if a client has never been on a Viking or any river cruise, I suggest you talk about the Rhine getaway, Rhine cruise, 8 days, Amsterdam to Basel, Switzerland, or the Danube. Romantic Danube is our second most popular program on river. Typically, our first time Viking tries Viking for the first time through river, right? They've seen our commercials. They see that river cruising is a very comfortable way to travel, and they try the Rhine or the Danube cruises. For ocean specifically, we are seeing lots of Europe, but we are around the world. And honestly, once you try Viking, our guests are repeat clients. So that's another great asset to you. The Viking experience shows us that 50% of our guests are repeat guests. So they try Rhine, and then next year they do, I don't know, South America on the ocean cruise. And the next year they are planning for Alaska on the ocean cruise. So it is going to be an investment and hopefully an annual trip and business for you once you have them on Viking. But I will start with Rhine and Danube.
Love it. Another question, Amanda.
Perfect. And if we aren't able to answer all the questions today, Mario will have a training tomorrow as well, and we will probably have some time for questions at the end. And if not, we will show you where you can reach out for questions, where you can find the frequently asked questions on the Viking portal as well. So you guys can always get your questions answered there if you are not able to get those answered live. The next question is, when stopping in Vienna, is there a shore excursion for watching the, and excuse my pronunciation, I have never seen this word before, the Lippenzahner whores perform?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Lippizzaner stallions. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So what happens in Vienna, in every port, we give our guests an included guided tour, and then we have 5 to 10 different optional excursions. In Vienna, the Lippizzaner stallions is one of the options, most of the cruises that we offer throughout the season. So yes, you will have the opportunity to see the Lippizzaner stallions.
Awesome. One more question, Amanda. I know Mario has a busy schedule ahead of him and getting ready for tomorrow. Let's give him one more question.
Okay, perfect. Why is Europe less expensive than some of the Mississippi River cruises? My clients are asking.
Operating a cruise in North America is more expensive. That's the bottom line. Contracts, port fees, crew, staffing of that ship, it's just more expensive to operate in the US. So yeah, I always say we have the Mississippi, which is fantastic, but you're going to be spending the same or even less going to Europe and seeing beautiful places in Europe. So if you can still do that flight and go over to Europe, take advantage of it. But that's the bottom line. It's just more expensive to operate in the US.
Well, Mario, thank you so much. Now, everyone, stay tuned. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, correct, Amanda? We're still 1 p.m. Pacific time? We lost Amanda. So, Mario, are we still 1 p.m. Pacific time for your training tomorrow?
Yep. Okay, that's cool. What I have.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
So, please, Evolution agents, to learn more about Viking and get to know Mario and to ask more questions, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, you're going to get more deeper and digging more into Viking cruises. And Mario, thank you so much for your time right now. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And everyone in Evolution, thank you so much for your time, and keep booking. We appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
We lost you, Amanda.